Oh my gosh. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, it's like completely thick, ladies. Hello everyone, welcome back to Royalty Soaps. My name is Katie Carson. I'm the Duchess of Suds. Here at Royalty Soaps, welcome to the Royal Princess Academy. This month we are making 6 soaps inspired by 6 different fictional princesses. Today we are doing Princess Zelda. Now I already know the royal court loves Princess Zelda because she has been requested for years, but there was only one problem. I've never played any Zelda video game and know nothing about her. The only thing I had ever played was Super Smash Bros. Melee, and I think there is like a Zelda Link character that can like change. Or maybe it's not Link. There's like another one. Zelda turns into somebody else, but it's not Link. Is it her alter ego? See, I don't even know that. I literally know nothing, but I knew I had to include her in the collection or else people were gonna be mad. So I went to the resident expert on Princess Zelda, and that is my sister Emmy and my sister Penny. Both of these girls, they love Zelda. Like, they have Zelda and Link costumes. They have little mini figures of Zelda and Link. Emmy is quite good at drawing and doing art, so she has drawn so many pictures of Princess Zelda, like it's insane. And I didn't know much about it. So what I did was I asked Emmy to design this soap, like completely. She and I talked about the fragrance, but I didn't influence her at all when it came to design because I just don't know enough about it. I gave her full creative reign. She came back with this fabulous design right here, and as a bonus for you guys, I thought it would be really fun since she was the one that created it and designed it, and Penny kind of weighed in with all of her like knowledge and stuff, for both of them to be here in this video while I make Emmy's design. I just thought that would be fun. Emmy and Penny have been on this channel only one other time. They were both so much younger. I was, I think, pregnant with Lily, so it would have been like 5 years ago. Emmy's literally a teenager now. I just thought it would be fun to spend some time with them here on camera, have them inform me and educate me on Zelda and Zelda lore, and let them kind of geek out for you guys on camera so that y'all can all just Zelda it up. So this is the official intro, but I'll bring them in now so that they can say hello to you guys, and then we'll go ahead and make the Zelda soap. I have now formally assembled my sisters. We have
Emmy
and
Penny,
and they will be assisting me. As you guys already know, I have given them tiaras just like I was wearing in all the intros. I will leave you guys some links to said tiaras down in the description box below. They are from Amazon, and let me tell you, they are just absolutely stunning.
yeah, they're beautiful. Oh my god.
Are you guys ready to make some soap?
Yes.
All right, let's make some soap! Here is the design my illustrious sister has provided us with. So you guys can see we have a white half right here. It has some speckles in it. We have the little Triforce. Thank you very much, Penny. We have a gold mica line here and this really pretty double purple swirled top. And then we have an in the bag mica line. So it'll look so, so good with 3 different colors, a purple, a fuchsia, a yellow. Then we have a crown. We have some gems here and a fairy. Okay, and I think there has been a change to the fairy. I think we're doing something else. We'll talk more about that when we get to it, but here is the illustrated design, so let's make the soap. First thing we're gonna do is pour our lye water solution into our oils. The recipe I'm using today can be found in the description box below per usual. It has organic, sustainably harvested palm oil, olive oil, sweet almond oil, coconut oil, and castor oil. It's honestly quite a basic recipe. I've been using it for years. Tons of people have used it and loved it. So if you're an intermediate to advanced soap maker, try it out, see what you think. And now we'll blend on high until just past emulsion. Now that I have everything all blended up, we're gonna split our batter into 2 equal parts because it is, you know, divided right down the middle there. My containers are from Dollar Tree. You can find them for $1 in the US. Very inexpensive. all these subscribers, all these years later, and I'm still using Dollar Tree pitchers because they work. They're great. And why wouldn't you save money if something that is literally $1 works as well as something that you can find at like a dedicated restaurant store? That's what I want to know. So now I'm scraping my little container here, get all of that out into my white pitcher, and then I will set one of them off to the side. Now y'all can probably see there's a little bit of an applesauce texture to this. I wouldn't want to leave my soap like this because it would just look a little bit mottled. There might even be a little bit of oil sitting on the top after it had gone through saponification. This is not the point where I would recommend anybody pour their final loaf. You would still need to blend it some more, and I will. I'll blend my colors and my fragrance in, so it's sitting right here like this is not a big deal. Now into the first container, we'll be adding our white colorant and our speckles. For the speckles today, we are using something called coconut husk powder, I believe. It is from Brambleberry. It was part of their collections and they sent me a sample. And now this is what I use as my exfoliants. I try not to use any more poppy seeds or apricot seed powder if I can avoid it, just because those are so scrubby. But these are actually kind of like, I don't know, they're just really gentle while still being exfoliating. So I'm gonna go ahead and add that in there. And then I'm gonna add in my titanium dioxide. So I'll mix it from powder form to liquid form just by adding some hot water. You guys almost never get to see the titanium dioxide mixing, but I thought, well, we'll give them a real treat for Sister Day. Go ahead and dump that in, and then I can add in half of our fragrance oil. Now, ladies, I have a real treat. I did pick the fragrance oil based on Emmy's suggestion. She said she wanted something kind of floral, so we went with one of my personal favorites, Butterfly Meadows. This is from Nature's Garden. Let me let y'all have a sniff of this so you can see if it's approved before it goes in the batch.
Oh, beautiful. Smells like Zelda.
Oh, wonderful. Perfect. That's what we want to hear. Let's go ahead and blend this up on probably high to get it all mixed in super well. I need to move it. Oh no, the fragrance oil is a thickener. Of course, the one time y'all come watch me make soap and I'm like, panic. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, it's like completely thick, ladies. So it's the fragrance. It's completely cuddled to my butt. We're gonna have to change a fragrance. And here we are the next day. This soap is hard as a rock. Like, it literally, I could peel it off of my stick blender last night. I will send this soap off to the Eco Soap Bank. If you don't know anything about them, I will leave all their information down below. I'll be doing an Instagram and a TikTok talking about them a little later on. So we'll be donating all of these soap pieces to an amazing 501c3 that both employs women and helps give soap to people who don't have access to it. Here it is in all of its glory. So from here on, what we're gonna do is I will re-prep this batch. I'll get the girls back in here and we will carry on from where we left off and things went wrong yesterday. Is this a familiar scene? We're back the next day. I have restarted the batches. My sisters are here again. They spent the night. We just made a whole fun time out of it. And now we're gonna add our new fragrance oil. So our new fragrance is an exclusive blend to Royalty Soaps out of necessity. I took some of the leftover fragrances I had from AFI that were similar. So we have Clean Cotton, we have like Air by Bath & Body Works, I have some Rosemary Mint in there, and it has become the most absolutely gorgeous scent. I honestly like it more than the original, and it's very, very limited edition and exclusive. I'll let my sisters smell it now to see if they think it's an upgrade.
Oh, yes.
All right, wonderful. And I know these fragrances work well because we've used it before. Why am I so nervous when I literally know it's going to work? It's like, I have shell shock from yesterday.
This is the best thing I smelled since the flower I smelled yesterday.
The greatest compliment of all time. All right, let's mix this in and say a little prayer. Well, would you look at that? Everything is working out splendidly. I am going to use my spatula to run around the edges of this container because, as y'all can see, it is quite full. I am being a little bit more careful. The coconut husk powder has created the speckle effect that Emmy put on the drawing, so really pleased with that. I'll get out my 2 brambleberry molds and we'll pour our first layer. All right, let's get that first layer in, looking like vanilla bean pudding. Am I right?
Oh, yeah.
Now, per Emmy's very detailed instructions, we have a gold mica line next. So I'm going to be using Aztec Gold from TKB Trading. It's one of my absolute favorites. I'm just going to put a little bit into my strainer here and shut it. And then I'm going to gently tap, just like so, to get this lovely gold color that will split our purple top. Now, while I'm doing this, Emmy, tell me, why did you pick the 2 colors of purple on the top? Are those specific to Zelda? What do they represent?
Well, they're supposed to represent the Ocarina Zelda and the Twilight Zelda.
Okay, so an ocarina is an instrument, right?
Yes, it is an instrument and it is used in the game to go forward and back in time.
Oh, well, excuse me. That seems to be a very powerful tool there in the game. So, are those the colors of the ocarina?
No, they're the colors of the different Zeldas, but...
Oh, okay, like her dress or something?
Yes.
Okay, makes sense. How many Zelda games are there?
13?
I'm not entirely sure, but I'm pretty sure there's like at least 20.
Oh my god.
Possibly more.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so I'm assuming you don't play all of the games.
No.
Okay.
I barely have completed 1 or 2.
Oh, okay. Which ones are your favorites then that you've played?
Well, the ones that I have played by myself without Penny's help, I have completed like 2.
But mostly y'all play the video games together.
Yes.
Okay.
And my favorite one so far is Breath of the Wild, Ocarina, and Link Between Worlds.
Okay.
I think they have the best and funnest stories in my opinion.
Now I have the gold mica line down, which looks so regal and royal, and I cannot wait to pour the next layer. So I'm going to move these out of the way and we'll get our colors ready. So for the top layer, as we mentioned, we're going to be doing 2 different purples. One of them is actually kind of a pinky purple, and I'm just reusing that white picture that I used before for the bottom layer to save us on some dishes. And this part doesn't have to be like exactly in half because we are still going to mix them together and you will literally not know the difference. First color we have here is Pow Pow Purple. This is from Mad Micas mixed with a little bit of Grape Ape. It just makes it a little bit more vibrant to add just a touch of a neon. It's not actually going to change the color of the Pow Pow. And then we have the Raging Raspberry that we'll go ahead and pour in here. This is a purpley pink. It's from TKB. It's absolutely gorgeous. All right, let's blend our purples. This is going to be a really gorgeous color meld. All right, and to make that swirl that Emmy had in her design, I'm gonna pour this straight into the purple. And you guys know I'm not gonna mix it. Lots of people do. They like to put their spatula through it a couple times. You totally can. That's just a slightly more swirled look, and I still want to have a lot of distinction between our 2 colors here because that's what was in the design. So here we go. We can now pour this into our 2 brambleberry molds. And using my spatula to break the fall, we're gonna pour this right in. Yes. Ooh. So nice. A lot of that pinky color, I think, kind of sank to the bottom, so there may be more of it on the bottom of the soap than at the top. All right. What a magnanimous design, Amelia. Bravo.
Oh, well, thank you.
All right. I am so pleased. Both the girls say that this is exactly how it's supposed to look, so I'm going to place these off to the side, and we will mix up our soap frosting and get to piping the top. All right, here is what our frosting looks like today. We're using the 𝐒𝐭𝐤 869. It's in the Royalty Soaps Soap Frosting Club kit. And we have our 2 different colored purples on the inside of the bag. It's gonna look so nice. So I'll get started. We'll be using the 3-2-1 method today, per usual. I think this is gonna give all the colors, it's just gonna make it look the best. There we go. Some more of it's coming out. Now, we have 3 embeds we're gonna be putting on top. We have a crown that our sister Shelly was incredibly particular about. She almost didn't even let me have an opinion about it. She was like, it just needs to be this color. I have looked through all the lore. I have looked at all of the text from all the people that care, and this is the color. So you're not allowed to dust it with gold. Absolutely not. So she did that. And then we have some gears we're going to put on the top. Now, why are we using gears? What do gears have to do with anything?
Well, in Breath of the Wild, there are ancient guardians, and you can collect gears on them. So they're from the Breath of the Wild.
Okay, awesome. And then we're also going to be including, and this is one of the coolest things, the most exclusive things about this soap, is that we will be including, I guess, the currency of the game. Is that right? Mm-hmm. The rupees?
Yes, the money.
And we have every single color. So we have from like the most common to the most rare. And we have made all of them accordingly. So the most rare gem we have made the least of. So if your bar gets that gem on it, you're like getting something very exclusive. So you have all the options. It could be anything. It's like a surprise. It's like a mystery. You don't know which gem is going to be on your soap. So Penny, what is your favorite Zelda? We heard why Emmy likes the ones that she likes. So which one's your favorite?
I think it would be Breath of the Wild because you can go out the most and it's free ranging and you're not like condensed to one area.
Oh, all right.
It's the most fun, and I really do like The Link Between Worlds because it has a great story and there's a lot of quests you have to do.
Okay, so y'all are like very articulate about why you like what you like. You've clearly thought about this before.
Yes, I was very surprised in Link Between Worlds with what happened in the story. I was like, I was not expecting that.
Oh, okay. So there y'all go. All the royal court members. I hope they've tantalized you so that you want to go try the game if you haven't already. It's honestly sounds like so much fun. I'm a big fan of Animal Crossing and Family Farm Adventure, which is a phone game. So I haven't ventured out to any like questy type games, but I don't know. I think y'all have gotten me interested for sure. I might have to give it a try. For a beginner who's never played a game like that, which one would you recommend I start on?
Ocarina.
Ocarina.
Yes, definitely
okay.
Ocarina.
All right. Maybe I'll have Caleb buy that for our anniversary. I'll be like, that's what I want. Is for you to buy me this video game. This looks so flea-flopping good.
Oh, well, thanks. And thanks to you, too.
I had nothing to do with it. Now we're going to be putting on a golden drizzle. This is True Yellow by TKB Trading. Now, why are we adding this on top, Amelia?
It's supposed to represent Zelda's hair.
All right, so a very, very golden color. Very nice. We are specifically putting this on top instead of putting it in the bag because I didn't want it to mix with the purples. I just felt like whatever color came from that pairing was not gonna really be on theme for our princess here. So we're putting it on top and then we're gonna add our glitters. For today's soap, we are going to be using fairy dust. This is from The Good Glitter. If you've never made a purchase from The Good Glitter, you can use the code ROYALTY for 15% off. We love that company. They're like the only glitter company I use now, and they recently released a biodegradable, plastic-free hollow glitter. I can't wait to get my paws on it, but for today, I felt like this glitter had all the perfect colors, and we're also going to add a little bit of hollow from Brambleberry. And now for a crown. Let's get a crown. Here are the crowns with their very particular color as picked by Shelly. We're going to put this right on the top of the soap. Also, is Zelda a princess or a queen?
She is a princess.
Okay, good. That's what I thought, but I realized we threw her in the Princess Academy and I didn't make double sure that she was actually a princess. Here are are green gems. Most of the soaps are gonna have these in them. I'm just gonna stick them in on the side here. I didn't exactly know how big these were going to be, so we're only doing 1 gem per bar. And I think that will be ample now that I'm looking at it. Next, we're adding blue. How much are the blue gems worth?
$5.
$5. Okay, so even though they're beautiful, they're not like a lot. Next up is red. How much are the reds worth?
$20.
Next up is white. How much are the whites worth?
$100.
All right. I bet you're really hoping for white. Look, I've literally put all of them in already. I'm gonna have to and just a replacement. I missed a color, my mistake. These are like purpley pink, but in the game they're supposed to be a little more purple, I think. So which one is this one worth?
This one is worth 50.
Okay. I accidentally added too many greens and now we're having to pull some out so that we can make room for the other ones. And what about this one?
$1 million.
Oh my
I'm kidding. It's only 300, but that's still a lot.
All right, so the rarest gem, we're gonna put it right here. Only 1 bar. Now, there will be more than just this 1 bar, but for this batch, there's only 1 of them. Okay, so now I'm gonna put the crowns on the rest of these because I'm feeling pretty good about the thickness of my soap batter. I just really wanted to make sure I got those gems in there before everything got too thick because it would just be really hard to push them in, whereas these crowns are quite easy because they're very, very thin. Now for the gears, and apparently even these little keys are in the game. So tell me a little bit about that.
They are ancient screws, the most popular thing you can find in the game besides gears.
Really? How funny. Do you collect them or do you just see them?
You collect them and you can do many things with them. You can sell them to a man named Kilton. You can use them to make armor out of it.
Oh, well that sounds very handy.
Extremely. And you can also use them to upgrade your clothes for like your ancient armor once you buy it, and use them to buy arrows so you can get more by killing the big ancient guardians.
Oh gosh. Okay, so those are really quite functional.
Yes.
Last little embed here, and this is what our final soap design looks like. What do you think, girls? Will the fandom be pleased?
Yeah!
All right, then we have accomplished all of our goals. I'm gonna spritz the top here with rubbing alcohol just to make sure those gems are super, super clear and shiny, and then we'll bring you guys in for a close-up so that you can see all the detail. And here we are up close. Every bit of money represented, a crown for our princess, all the gears you need for your armor. I'm feeling pretty good. And I also just absolutely love the in the bag mica drizzle. I think that helped so much. So we'll be back in 18 to 24 hours and we will cut into these soaps and take a peek at the inside after this quick commercial break. We are back and we have unmolded the Beautiful soap, and I've lined it up with my cutter here. Evangeline, the girls are back, so they're getting to see the first cut. I'm gonna press down very gently, gonna be careful because those gems are sticking out quite a bit. Pull one out from the middle. And this is what it looks like on the inside. Do you like it?
Yeah, it looks exactly how I designed it.
Wonderful. That's what we want to hear. We'll take these little end pieces off. I love these end pieces because the crowns are so detailed. We love the little gold mica line here. It is worth mentioning that we will also be stamping these soaps. We're going to put a little Triforce down in the bottom right hand or left hand corner just to kind of complete it and pull the whole thing together as was listed in her design. So yeah, here's our Zelda soap all ready to go. I'm really, really happy with these. I love the gems. I think that just adds like such a fun element of collectability to these. I don't know, it makes it fun. I hope the fandom is proud. I hope we did you justice over here. Let's come up with a question of the day, girls. Do you have a Zelda related question, a this or a that perhaps?
Do you like Link or Zelda more?
All right, now y'all both have to answer the question. Who do you like more?
Link.
Really?
Yes.
Is it because y'all get to play the game as him? Or do you play as Link or as Zelda?
You always play as
Zelda
Link.
is sometimes a little bit mean. Link is always so nice.
Okay, well that makes perfect sense. I'm sure there will be plenty of people who agree with you as well. You guys be sure to leave a comment down below weighing in on the discussion of Link or Zelda. I'm gonna say I like Zelda more because I just like her dress. So that's about as much as I know about her, but that dress, it's really popping off. So sound off in the comments below about what you guys think of the question of the day. It is time to add the stamp. Here is my King Tut gold mica. Y'all know me, I like to put just a little bit on a paper towel. That is ample. Our little Triforce symbol. Press it in. I pressed it a little hard, but there you go though. That's what it looks like. Absolutely love. Also, King Tut, always coming to slay the day if you need some sort of opaque looking gold. Thanks you guys so much for watching today's video, and thank you girls for being here. I appreciate it. I got my sisters a little something for helping me with today's videos. We have some beautiful Zelda pins for y'all.
Oh my god, they're so awesome.
There's an amazing Etsy shop that sells these. I will leave the Etsy shop down below so that you guys can go check them out. We will, of course, be including these same pins in our giveaway. So be sure to check out the giveaway on Instagram. We're giving this away. We're giving away like a t-shirt from this month that has the Princess Academy logo on it. We have the entire collections of soaps for this month. So if you'd like to get one or like to try to win one, check out Royalty Soaps on Instagram. But these are for you guys. I don't even know what all of them are, but I do recognize the sword.
Yes.
So tell me, we have a sword. We have, what is this?
Fairy in a bottle.
Fairy in a bottle. We have
His shield.
his shield
A
and
heart container.
a heart container. That is so cute.
It is so helpful in the game.
Oh, good. Well, I'm sure everybody who loves Link and Zelda will love these. You guys, I hope you love them. Thanks for helping me. And we will see you guys next time. So have an absolutely royal day. Don't forget to check out the soap release. And yeah, see you guys on the next video. Bye for now.